TH11 is your election central. The stakes could not have been any higher for the president tonight. 50 years in public office on the line during an hour-long news conference that featured questions from reporters. And all with the shadow of his sluggish debate performance hanging overhead, the president tried to reassure the American people that he's up to the task. He pointed to what he called success, handling a critical meeting of world leaders at NATO this week. But the president did have a few verbal gaffes, including earlier this afternoon when he mistakenly used the Russian president's name while addressing Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky.
Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. He's going to beat President Putin. President Zelensky.
And then tonight, in response to the first question from a reporter, the president called Vice President Harris Vice President Trump. He did rebound later with in-depth answers, mainly about foreign policy. But for critics, what they saw didn't really change their view that the president should step aside.
And we're having to talk about, hope he gets through it. That's not what you want out of your nominee.
Can we honestly say that we're on a path to defeating Donald Trump and holding on to the Senate and holding on to the House of Representatives?
A recent Washington Post poll shows that a majority of Americans and Democrats say that following the president's debate performance, he should bow out of the race. During the news conference, though, the president said the polls are wrong.